Hey Aquarius, I'm doing a reading for you for the full moon in Virgo. That'll work. Aquarius, I feel like there's very much a space here where you're just not taking any any shit from anybody. I don't care if it's a kid, I don't care if it's a family member, I don't care if it's a coworker, I don't care if it's your boss. I feel like there's very much a space here where people have, like, even an animal, I feel like there's very much a space here where like people have been kind of like assholes to you. And I feel like there's very much a space here where you're just like not having it. Like, I'd rather just not listen to you. I'd rather not deal with you. Okay, so you're gonna act like this, so you don't get to come along with me anymore. Like, I feel like there's a space here where you're really putting your foot down. Aquarius, you're so serious about how it is people have been treating you up to this point, right? I feel like you've almost been like allowing like certain energies to come into like your gravitational field here because like you felt lonely, you felt a little insecure here. Look, and then I said the gravitational field, look, desire. I feel like there's very much a space here where you've just been allowing certain people, certain energies in to your realm, into your circle, into how it is you're like are here. And I feel like there's very much a space here where you know your worth. You know what it is you're trying to do out here for yourself. You know what it is you're trying to accomplish. And I feel like there's very much a space here where if you cannot act right, if you can't show up and do the right things, if you can't blah blah blah, like I feel like there's very much a space here where you have no problem like cutting people off at the knees, right? I feel like there's very much a space here where like you like enjoy yourself, your own bubble, your passions, your love here as well so much. And it's like if somebody else like is to come in and interrupt that and make you sad or hurt your feelings or break your heart or, you know, be disrespectful. There's very much a space here where you're really putting your foot down. You're not allowing anybody to pass go. They cannot collect $200. There's very much a space here where wherever you're feeling passion, wherever you're feeling love, that's where you're going towards at this time, right? There's very much a space here where it's time for you to start focusing in on your heart energy, on your love energy, on your love frequency here as well, right? I feel like you're being so overprotective of yourself, of your home, of your children here as well. I feel like there's going to be several different people that are coming up and like trying to start like conversations here that are very frustrating, very he said, she said. I feel like they're just trying to cause chaos and confusion in your life. I feel like there's very much a space here where you're feeling so in love with life. You're feeling alive. You're feeling so much joy and peace within yourself that these people are seeing this and it's almost like they have to come up and interrupt it here as well, right? We have the Strength card. It could be a Leo. I feel like there's very much an aspect within yourself that, the Strength and the Magician. Oh, there's very much an aspect here where you are taking what these people have said. You're look at these hands. You're taking these what these people have said to you, and I feel like you're almost like rerouting it. You're changing it. You're transmuting this energy, this negative energy here as well. And I feel like there's almost a space here where you're really just keeping the peace, you're keeping your calm, you know where it is you're trying to go, you know what it is you're trying to do here as well, right? And I feel like you're almost like manipulating the situation to work out better for you, but I feel like you're doing it in such a positive way that's beneficial for yourself and for other people here as well, right? I feel like there's a lot of forgiveness, there's a lot of I'm wanting to say strength. I feel like there's a space here where you know what other people have done, and I feel like there's a space here where you're just not wanting to interact with these people. And I feel like the more that you're like not pushing, like I feel like the more that you're not talking about the situation, the more that you're not involving yourself in the situation, the more that you're resisting and holding yourself back, the better it's going to be here for yourself here as well, right? Yeah. And we have the Ace of Cups. This could definitely be involved in a love situation here as well. Keep in mind we have desire. I feel like there's very much a space here where there could definitely be a love interest. I feel like there's a space here where they're just not calling you. They're just, oh, thank you so much. You guys are so awesome. And then we have the Hermit card. I feel like there's very much a space here where it's been a love relationship. There's been, it could be a crush, you know, a fuck boy, somebody you have on the side. I feel like there's very much a space here where you've been dealing with an energy here as well. And I feel like they've almost been avoiding you. I feel like they are purposely not calling you. I feel like they're purposely not texting you here as well, right? And I feel like you're having some huge realizations about that. I feel like this could also be a Virgo here, a Leo. Yeah, I feel like there's very much a space here where yeah, and we have the Sun and the Strength card. I feel like there's very much, and the Hermit. I feel like there's been very much a space here where you're having some realizations about how hurt this person really is, how they're not even showing up for themselves. And I feel like there's very much a space here where you're realizing like if they can't even show up for themselves, how are they going to show up for you, right? We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Yeah, there's very much a space here where in your work situation, you could be making a lot of agreements here as well. If this is a love situation, I feel like there's very much a space where you're trying to work on things for yourself and for this person. We have the King of Swords and the Justice card, yeah. I feel this could be you here, Aquarius. I feel like there's very much a space here where it's time for you to start showing up for yourself. Start doing, hey, good morning. Are you a Capricorn too? I'm 1/6 93. Yeah. I feel like there's very much a space here where you could have been dealing with a King of Swords. I feel like this could be a Libra here as well. It doesn't have to necessarily be you. I feel like there's a space here where they're coming in and they're offering you like new love, new support here as well, right? And the more that you're allowing this, I feel like you're almost feeling like a champion. I feel like you're feeling like very victorious involving the situation here as well, right? I feel like this is definitely a person who has genuine love. I feel like they admire you. And we have the Emperor card right after that. This is very much a masculine energy who looks at you like you are just everything. Like, I feel like there's a space here where, like, if they weren't in a certain situation, if they weren't a certain age, if they weren't this or that, like, they would, like, try to, like, marry you. I feel like there's very much a space here where, like, this person views you as somebody that they can, like, be around consistently for a long time here as well, right? Yeah. Involving this energy, I feel like there could definitely be some separation between you two here as well, right? We have the Knight of Cups. I feel like, yeah, I feel like there could have been a situation here involving this energy where it could just be an Aries here as well. I feel like there could have been an Aries here who was acting very irrationally here as well, right? Oh, thank you. I do have a Cash App. I don't think you can do donations on here yet. I think you have to, but I do have a Cash App. Yeah, I feel like there's very much a space here where you've been dealing with people's situations here that although you genuinely care, you genuinely want this person to be a part of situations here as well, right? I feel like this is very much an energy who is separating themselves here as well, right? Oh, thank you so much. Oh, y'all are so cute. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the hearts. Yeah, I feel like there's very much a space here where you're really trying to have a loving situation, a stable situation here as well, right? I feel like it could be with a Gemini, it could be with a Taurus here as well, right? I feel like there's very much a space here where you are really seeing yourself for... Ooh. Okay. So... you have a new relationship that's coming in for you here as well. We have the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Fool, the Temperance, and the Judgment. That is 5 major arcana. I feel like there's very much a space here where you're having a brand new beginning involving a love situation. I feel like this is something that you can really count on. I feel like this is something that you're having to like really grow towards here as well, right? There's very much a space here where you're having to make a judgment call. I feel like you guys are like 2 peas in a pod. All from Mexico. Hello, Booty Shaker 3000. Yeah, I feel like this is very much a situation here that you're really wanting to be involved with. I feel like this is very much a situation that if you decide to go, like this is going to be something that's going to be long lasting and worth it. Keep in mind we have the Hierophant down here, the Judgment, the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Cups. I feel like you are taking your time involved in this situation. I feel like you're really like choosing to slow yourself down. I feel like in the past you could have gotten like a little antsy, a little in a hurry involving relationships here as well. This is definitely something that is going to be worth growing over time, right? I feel like, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And then we have the Empress. Yeah. If you're allowing yourself to be wrapped up in this situation here as well, like I feel like there's going to be so much healing on you involving your attitude, involving how you're showing up to the world, involving your appearance here as well, right? Like I feel like this is definitely a person who is fulfilling you instead of draining you, right? And then we have the Nine of Wands. Yeah. It's time for you to start working through whatever past issues have happened up to this point. Like I feel like there's very much a space here where there's been a lot of things that you've been too attached to that have been draining you, that have been taking from you here as well, right? And I feel like now's really the time for you to start like looking at this hurt, looking at this pain, and like how can you transmute this energy? How can you view this situation in a different light here as well, right? Let's get one more, and we have the Seven of Pentacles. It's time for you to start growing. It's time for you to start growing here. You know what you have to do. I feel like there's going to be a lot of releases, right? Whatever that means to you. I feel like there's going to be a lot of releases involving yourself. I feel like you're feeling a lot of energy on your hands and your back and your stomach at this time, right? Yeah, it's a huge shift within yourself. There's going to be a lot of changes, a lot of things unexpected here as well, right? And I feel like there's, I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Yeah, I feel like there's very much a space here where it's time for you to start healing yourself. It's time for you to start growing through the 936. It's time for you to start going through these situations here. You're feeling so connected to yourself. I feel like you're feeling so connected to the things that you're... did I leave? Yeah, I feel like there's very much a situation here where you're really just working on things, working on situations here. And I don't feel like you're getting so wrapped up, so in a rush or in a hurry. I feel like you're allowing things to like progress naturally. And I feel like that's really helping you at this time, right? Oh, thank you so much. All right, guys, let's get one card out for how you can appeal this energy. Y'all are so sweet today. Thank you. That's 2. Just 1. Donations, tithing, and charitable work. Right? It says, give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you, and know that your generosity will be returned to you manyfold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, and other resources you donate will ensure your positive energy multiplies. And then we also have desire down here. Right? Thank you guys. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for tuning in, tapping in, taking time out of your life, out of your busy schedule to just come and check in here. All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. 2-2 once again. And I will see you next time.